They shouldn't have stopped at the gate, but the padlock was new, bright metal catching the moonlight, too new for a place officially condemned decades ago. Abandoned buildings rot. This one was sealed, maintained, like someone still cared what stayed inside. 3 of them crossed the dirt road and slipped through the gate, phones and flashlights cutting thin lines through the dark. The hospital wing loomed ahead, quiet in a way that felt intentional, not empty, restrained. Inside, the air was stale but clean, no mold, no smell of decay. The hallway stretched out before them, lights long dead, yet the floor wasn't littered with debris. The first room they opened made them pause. The bed was made, corners tucked tight, blankets smooth, a pair of slippers placed carefully underneath, toes pointing outward like someone had just stood up. On the bedside table sat a hairbrush, a folded letter, a half-used tube of hand cream, personal, ordinary, recently disturbed enough to feel wrong. They moved room to room, slower now. Every space told the same story. Drawings pinned neatly to corkboards, suitcases packed and slid under beds, books marked halfway through chapters, calendars stopped on different dates, but none torn down in anger. No signs of a struggle, no chaos, just order, the kind that suggests compliance. One room had a mirror still polished clean. Another had a chair angled slightly toward the bed, as if someone had been watching while waiting. They stopped, joking. At the end of the hall was the door that didn't match the rest, heavier, reinforced, locked from the inside. They stood there for a long moment, backs to the hallway, facing the door, listening. Nothing at first. Then the knock, hesitant, almost polite. The response came immediately. A woman's voice, calm and professional, thanking them for visiting, asking if the paperwork had gone through, apologizing for the delay in discharge. She spoke like this was an office, not a sealed ward, like time had never broken stride on her side of the door. That was when the boy noticed the wall. His name was carved beside him, shallow but deliberate, not scratched in panic, written. Below it, the others' names, full, correct, dates of birth beneath each one. All of them dated years before any of them were born. Behind the door, the woman continued speaking, now describing things she couldn't see. The street they grew up on, the scar on his knee, the argument one of them had earlier that day, the one no one else was supposed to know about. Then she smiled through her voice. She said one of them was about to drop something. The phone hit the floor before anyone could stop it. When they turned